as of today, we can say goodbye to the lumberyard in Varrock and hello to Fort Forinthry. But before we touch on that, a few announcements. Double XP Live is coming back around on February 17th. This is your standard Double XP 10-day event where you have 48 hours of Double XP to use as you please. So once again, that returns Friday, February 17th and will last till February 27th, starting and ending at 12 o'clock p.m. game time. Next up, we have a maintenance notice. On the 14th, Valentine's Day, the following worlds will be offline from 11 game time to work on some planned maintenance for approximately 5 hours. So you can see on screen the various different worlds. If you play on these worlds, simply just choose a different world for the time being. As I said, 5 hours is the expected maintenance time at 11 game time on February 14th, Valentine's Day. That said, let's now look at Fort Forinthry, the new content updates northwest of Varrock. And rest assured, considering this does replace the lumberyard, quest-related and clue-related content, etc., have been accounted for, moved, or repurposed, depending on their nature. But in short, Fort Forinthry is a new area designed to provide a new training method for construction, as well as a ton of benefits that will help make the skill more convenient, as well as be helpful in other areas of the game. While there is no level requirement to get started with Fort Forinthry, you will need to complete a mini quest, New Foundations, on launch that will act as the tutorial for the content. Help the King and Queen of Varrock by preparing this fort in order to better protect Mythsalen from the ever-looming Zamorakian forces in the wilderness. The training method itself consists of building and reinforcing the various different buildings in your fort. Buildings can be continuously reinforced to provide a continuous training method throughout all the level bands. However, buildings do not have an upkeep and don't need to be reinforced once complete. Each building has unique benefits to the player, and as of today's update, there are a total of 4 different ones, but there is at least one more coming in the future, and potentially more for the fort as the year rolls out. Seeing as Jagex considers the fort itself as this year's puzzle blocks or Pontifex ring, in that it is an incremental reward throughout the year. You'll be able to do things like collect rested XP, a new form of earning bonus experience even when offline at your town hall, or perhaps save bones or ashes when training at your new chapel. The command center is your one-stop shop for all of your management needs, allowing you to take care of your miscellanea, ports, anachronia, and archaeology research. And the workshop is where you're going to be doing your construction activities, as well as providing access to your invention machines and creating a buff for their power as well. All of this is explained very well in the tutorial/introduction quest, so head on over to Varrock Palace and get started building your own fort. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video so far, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you'd like to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Thank you. That said, we do have some patch notes that came out with today's update, so let's go ahead and check those out. Starting off with some general changes, they resolved an issue that caused certain rest animations to disconnect players. You can now send quick chat messages via private message to a friend in the lobby without crashing your client. Tighten restrictions on the items that can be put in Falador Party Room chest. Now for an item to go in, it must be all of the following: tradable, bankable, and possible to store in your Beast of Burden alongside other more special checks. Moving on, we got some changes to quests. The Elder God Wars quest series has been tidied up to convert it to a linear series. The Lore Hunter 1 Yak Track tasks have been converted to a quest called Desperate Creatures, with a prerequisite of Desperate Measures. If you completed the tasks and collected your rewards, the quest will automatically complete. The following mini quests have been converted to short quests with journals. They will not award quest points or treasure hunter keys. Sins of the Father, Raksha the Shadow Colossus, The Vault of the Shadows, Battle of the Monolith, Eye of Het 1 and 2, and Aftermath. Azanaja's quest now requires completion of the following quests: Desperate Creatures, Raksha the Shadow Colossus, and The Vault of Shadows. Battle of the Monolith now requires completion of Azanaja's quest. Ambient NPCs around the monolith, including Ali and Trindi, now only appear for appropriate stages of Battle of the Monolith. City of Sentistan now requires only Battle of the Monolith. And Extinction now only requires Eye of Het 2 and Sins of the Father. Lastly, we got some engine changes. They fixed a crash that would occur when rendering animations, as well as another that would occur when minimizing the client on various AMD GPUs. They fixed an issue preventing locations like farming patches from appearing correctly on login, and they fixed an issue causing particles not to render in some interfaces. That is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video down in the description below. Head on over there, check them out if you wish to do so. And if you missed last week's video, it's on screen now. Go ahead and check it out, and I'll see you there. Anyways, that's it for this video. Till next time, aloha.